What's up, everybody? This is Reggie Van Trees, TCA Performance, the Complete Athlete. So, real quick, two things. One, I'm going to go ahead and test my jumping a little bit, especially the single leg, see if we're getting a little bit more action. Haven't jumped as much over the last few weeks, let some things heal up. I think we're going to be wind up good to go. And then we're going to go ahead and we'll start getting into like our split jerking and all that good stuff. But first things first, we're going to rock this because also too, it's just way harder to film and also do the test and shit at the same time. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to show you what this test is going to look like. It's going to be 5 jumps. We're just trying to get as high as we can and stay as elastic as we can on each side. Okay, so left foot's going first. All right, so I'll step on and we'll start to get everything started and rocking and rolling. Yep. Although, then pick up the 5th one. There we go. I'm going to do that again. Okay, we'll go 5th, left side. Here we go. Okay, that picked up. Now we'll go right side. Okay, cool. And now we're tested and we're good to go. Jumping. So trying to keep the ground contact time light. That's the key. Okay. Just because you were done with it. Well, I wanted to look you in the eyes while I did it. I wanted to look you right in your eyes. I wanted to look you in the eyes as I did it. RSI, Relative Strength Index, pretty much just lets me know which leg is kind of getting more of the work and which one's doing better. And I try to keep them about as equal as I possibly can. And also stretch, so RSI, which is Relative Strength Index, is also, it's pretty much the same thing as stretch shortening cycle. Okay. So it's pretty much how quickly can you get from on the ground to off to on to off. Explosive work. That's what we're shooting for. So now we're going to go ahead and do this. This will be the warm-up. We'll do a few just push presses, and then we'll go ahead and we'll start getting into actual raise. That helps me with being able to hold the barbell better. And the last time I tested it, it's actually quite a bit better. So that's the big thing. Still trying to just be more explosive, really, more than anything. But, okay, let's get to it. That needs a little bit of work. That's okay though. I'm not tripping. I think I always got to get through like the first set of that just for me to get used to just that angle and stuff like that. My apologies. I was in the middle of trying to delete a bunch of shit off my iCloud. Now I'm moving files and stuff like that because I couldn't even put these YouTube videos yesterday because I had so much. It was trying to develop the videos, and next thing you know, it's like, yeah, we don't have enough room. And then we'll go ahead and we'll get into squatting. That's another thing. How much of a lazy ass that you got to be to have your weights all over the place. It's just like such an easy common courtesy piece. And some of y'all miss that boat so bad because you're lazy. I can already tell you, oh, here we go, Reggie rant time. Anybody who I see who like leaves their shit all over the place, particularly when it comes to weights and things like that, are the same people who don't put their carts back at grocery stores, who will throw garbage out the window and stuff like that. I already know you're not going to, wherever you're at, you're never going to get to the next level because it's about attention to detail. You're clearly a lazy ass. So, tells me a lot about you. A lot about you. And I don't care if you're a teenager. I don't care. I already know. Then you're lazy. Or you're entitled. Or mommy and daddy do everything for you. Which, if that's the case, don't let that be. It's not a good look. I know I'm sounding like a grandpa when I say that, but I'm being for real. Instantly, I know how lazy somebody is if they can't put their own weights away. Instant. So, one of the things that I'm doing currently is every week I'm doing a 24-hour fast. Not dry. I'm still getting water, electrolytes, and some vitamins and things of that nature. But I'm trying it out. Thus far, I've done this for like 3-4 weeks. I'm now, like, some people use it for caloric deficits. Some people use it for like the mental side. I'm kind of doing a little bit from that part, a little bit of the autoimmune side as well, and then yes, maybe a little bit with the weight. I can tell you right now, weight wise, I did eat before I did this, so just FYI, because don't do this type of stuff without eating. That would be stupid. But I will do this, like I said, I'll do this for 24 hours. Sometimes it goes a little longer, never shorter. But as long as you keep yourself hydrated and stuff like that, it's really not that bad. It's an easy way for me to put myself in a caloric deficit. Now, how well has that worked? Okay. But at the same time, it just makes me realize how much I eat. Period. I eat a lot. And if I want to try to lose some of this more stubborn fat on myself anyways, I need to eat less. That's really it. Eat a little less. That's it. And fuel up with more like protein-based protein stuff, particularly meat protein for myself. And then animal protein, and then also too more vegetables. That tends to help me out as well. It fills me up more. Okay. Do I suggest everybody do it? No, I do not, because if you already have like a little bit of a thing with whether body dysmorphia or any type of addictive personality and stuff like that, that probably would not be the best bet for you. So, yeah, that's my disclaimer. It's not for everybody, for sure. All right, let's party. I almost want to think like I'm shooting an elbow at somebody. That's what I'm doing. Breathe. Now, did you notice on those squats, even if I go down, I'll give you a side view of this. Even when I go down, right? You notice how I don't do this? I don't thrust my hips forward as I'm squatting. Don't do that. Come up, come down. Straight up and down. You'll do plenty to engage your glutes. It's not like all of a sudden adding that pinch to grow an inch is going to do you any good. If anything, now you're going into too much posterior pelvic tilt, and you're putting a lot more of that pressure in your lower back. So be smart about it. Straight up, squeeze. Straight up, squeeze. Don't Don't get this. Don't do this hip thrust stuff while you're at it. All right? PSA. Folks who do that are powerlifters. Okay? Which, if you're a powerlifter, cool. That's fine. I'm talking about, especially for a lot of athletes and people who are trying to be athletic when they are lifting. That is not your first move. It is not a hinge to go back. And a lot of times also, too, powerlifters will get quite a bit wider and then get themselves down. Okay? But so many of y'all will get yourselves wide, and then your first movement's here. That's not it. Now that's it. That is a hinge. You might as well set up for a sumo deadlift. So just keep that in mind. And with that being said, let's get it. I don't know what I did there. Hold on, my breath just a little too long. That's why I kind of tipped. All good. We'll clean that up. All right, cool. So that was way smoother. Hold on, my breath just a little too long. That's why I kind of tipped. All good. We'll clean that up. All right, cool. So that was way smoother. Okay. Not bad. Oh, shit. Oh no, if worst case scenario, anything were to go down, if I were going really heavy, I'd probably pop myself in the cage. But out here, worst case scenario, it's going off my back and I'm shooting myself forward. That's just a quick tip in case it ever gets to a point where like you can't get yourself up and you're outside the rack. Just shoot that bar back and shoot your body forward. So in that way, it doesn't just roll down your spine because that shit would hurt. All right, buck for or that was cool. That was even better than my last set. Oh. Now with this version of pulling, all I'm looking for, get a little bit more stretch and get that pull accordingly. So nothing too crazy, just rocking a set of 6. There we go. So you get the stretch, pull. Okay, so these chest presses that I'm going to be doing, it's a little bit more of a core stabilization way. So for any of you who are, I'll use this way for rugby players. I'll use this way for MMA guys, football as well, is being able to move weight while you are laying down. So I'll use them for that. So I think today we're going to probably go like 90 hundo and then we'll kick it up a notch. See where everything happens off of that. Just gonna be rocking. Guys, all right. Another way, if you want to ever make these a little bit tougher, you can do 2 down, 1 up. I do about 2 seconds down, 1 up. Shit, you can make it 5 seconds down if you want to. But yeah, it's just a really easy way to make a classic movement and spice it up a little bit. Oh, I'm ready. One more each way. I got to work on a little bit of external rotation and actually it's internal rotation, but we're holding steady there and let my leg weight stack here as opposed to just keeping it straight up to the side. So now we're going to go ahead. Yeah, again, now I feel more stretch. Woo. Yeah, that's going to be, and I'm, whoops. Oh, that's a sweet burn. I can do this in front of the fan and cool off. All right, now I'm gonna get out of there because I'm. That's nice. Oh man, I should really, obviously, movers and stuff like that is core stabilization. It's also nice to do pieces like this. It's fun, and on top of it, you get to really get into more from the diaphragm through your hips, and it's just fun. I like being able to do those pieces. I don't do a ton of them in a workout, just because I do a lot of other pieces, a lot of other exercises. But it's nice to be able to end things off with those. And now that's a wrap. So, with that being said, we got a lot of shit done. About almost an hour and a half. Good to go. Now I'm going to go ahead and hit this walk, my 30 for 30 that I do. 30 minutes, 30 pounds on the body. Do it every day. Been doing that since middle of May. Come on. So, and it's been good. It's been going really well. So, yeah, that's all I got. I need water. I need to hydrate. I'm tired. So, with that being said, TCA Performance, living better athletes. Let's go.